Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So ETH is still grinding its way lower. Actually, nothing has changed on this chart. We have been looking for a potential target of around $2,500 for a while now for the white count. Okay, the previously highlighted direct bullish count, I've changed the color to red already in the last video, explained that to you. If you're interested in finding out about the daily time frame for ETH, maybe check out my last video in which I covered the daily chart in very much detailed ways. So that gives you an idea of what would happen if we break certain support levels. Here in the short term, you can see that still there is no sufficient signal that we've started a move to the upside. Not since, well, we haven't seen any signal down here. We have a bit of a double bottom there. We're currently holding this support region. I'm not suggesting this will hold, therefore it's highlighted in orange. This is always higher risk. I think it's going to follow the white count, and I will, focus on that assumption until we see a break above this high, which is the 3,220, 3,230 level. It's the wave 2 high of the white count, and that's for me the level that, if broken, would indicate that something more bullish is unfolding. Looking at the pattern here, I've got a WXY pattern there to the downside. In this WXY pattern, we are likely in the Y wave, and that Y wave is likely an ABC structure, and we're likely in the C wave. Okay, I have to assume that due to the structure and how it's developing, but I can also tell you that we are moving in corrective patterns, so it's likely going to morph at some point. But the key levels that, well, the Elliott wave count, they gives us those key levels that, that we know, okay, if certain levels break, it basically indicates something different is going on, and that would be a break above this wave 2 high. But I don't see that at the moment. Rather, following the white count here, in which we have started a Y wave with that swing high on the 8th of April. So, and that would mean that we've then started an A wave down in that wave Y, which bottomed on the 13th of April. We had a B wave corrective rally, which topped here around the 28th of April. And now since then, however, we haven't taken out that previous 13th of April low. So we are, you could even call that maybe a triangle that's developing here. Okay, but that really would need to prove itself first. So it could be the case that this B wave is still unfolding as triangle. It's even possible that this B wave is still unfolding as some kind of a flat structure. So there are still potentials for it to morph. So for example, my thought process is that if we break above this wave 2 high at, as I said, like 3,220, assumption would be first that this B wave might extend. I need to rule that out first before confirming that we've bottomed. Yeah, and a break below that last swing low, 2,820, would confirm further the white scenario, which is basically the short-term bearish count, in which we would see the price come down a bit further here, and in which we are likely moving down here in wave C of Y of 4. And in this wave C, okay, if you can see that the third wave should ideally target sort of the 1.38 extension. That's at 2,526. Then we should see a wave 4 bounce. We know that these wave 4s often then bounce to the 100% extension. Here we talk about 2,700. And the fifth wave might take us down to the 1.618 at 2,460 roughly. Okay, 2,420. At least there's some Fibonacci confluence. And then from there, it might attempt another rally. Don't get me wrong, it can turn around at any time. This correction is deep enough. It's just that as long as this high is staying intact, this is sort of the ideal roadmap for the price. Okay, and with additional Fibonacci support at 2,668 and 2,462. And then we've got an important one at 2,100, but that would be lower than I currently see it based on the microstructure. So we have to remain flexible. This correction has been really long-winded and very protracted. So we have to always be prepared for potential changes in the microstructure in these corrections. So hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.